Spending almost 2 decades of my life in Rivers State, southern part of Nigeria, I have come to realize a certain trend in my community, which has grown over the years, and I wonder why the government hasn't taken note of this, and why residents are so negligent of this fast-growing trend of kids loitering, begging, and hawking on the streets, helplessly abused and homeless. Growing up as a child, I never had all I wanted, but my basic needs were met. I know how it feels when your wants are not met, but it's unimaginable when your basic needs are not met. One fateful morning, I was driving past the street. I saw some young kids I usually see on that street who clean the windscreen of car owners in exchange for a little token. Some people give them tips, while others don't. As I drove past the street, I saw them having their bath in a little pond in the cold morning. I felt bitter inside me, so I stopped to watch them. There again, I saw one who washed his shirt and his shirt in the same pond and wore it again immediately. I couldn't hold this anymore. I had to call one of them. This is Gideon, 13 years old, and this is his story.
My name now Obasi Gideon. I'm from Imo State, but my mother never carried me go for once. That way where me and am dey stay for Enugu, no only Enugu, now no.
He never got to meet or know his dad. He dropped out of school when he was a little child. All the while, he has been staying with his mom till she was diagnosed with hypoxic and was helpless. In a bid to survive, Gideon was always taking his mom around to beg for money, to feed, and also to see if he could take her to the hospital for proper treatment. But things didn't turn out as planned, as his mom passed on a few months later. He became homeless, helpless, and vulnerable. Gideon has a brother who lives in River State, so Gideon had to find his way down to River State, not knowing where his brother lives, but hoping that one day they will cross paths. Not finding a place to stay, he met this set of boys who literally had the same story as his. They now became his newfound family. Most of the time, Gideon and his fellow street friends were harassed on the streets. They didn't have a home. Rather, they slept on the street in front of a store. After then, I took them to my family house, where I made them feel at home.
For that we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise.
I got talking with them, and I found out that these boys are intelligent and smart boys who really wanted to go back to school and have great plans for their future. But their voice cannot be heard. Guddiee Talks Foundation wants to be the voice of these kids. This is child abuse, and it should be stopped. Some of them attend schools, but lowly equipped schools. They just teach them academic work, but their moral life isn't attended to, and their talents and skills are not explored. So my team and I visited some community schools, and we had a session with them. The first session was a talk session where I got to talk to them about morals. Good morals is lacking in my community. So I had to equip these young ones, who are the future leaders of tomorrow, with some moral talk, so they won't end up making the same mistakes some of our leaders did. The second session was a skill development session, where 5 skilled persons in dance, fashion designing, graphics designing, shoe designing, and arts and crafts came to equip these young ones with different skills. This was a huge opportunity for them to explore their talents because they never had the opportunity to. My major aim is to transform the lives of kids who thought life has given up on them, and to reduce the level of corruption in my community. If these kids aren't taught morals, and if they are left on the streets, they could get frustrated and depressed to the point that they begin to do anything. The kids ought not to be on the streets. They should be the greatest asset to the community and to this great nation, Nigeria. Together, my team and I are going to change lives because we are the transformation generation. Guddiee Talks Foundation, we talk to inspire, we back it up with actions which bring about change.